Danielle Snowflack is here now with the American Society for Biochemistry and Molecular Biology. And I know you really focus on education and professional development, outreach. How do people get involved and take advantage of some of those programs?
Well, first of all, we have been running a lot of amazing sessions here at Experimental Biology. So while you're at the meeting, I encourage people to step away from the science, because this is an event where you have so much opportunity to speak with experts from around the country in all of these different fields. But luckily, for those of us who aren't able to make the meeting, the ASBMB has a lot of online resources. So some of the resources you can find for career development are available on our website, which is asbmb.org/careers. And there you can find regular career and professional development webinars focusing on topics like creating a CV or having an informational interview, or just these little skills that you need to develop in order to find a career and take charge of your career path. An initiative by the ASBMB is one of our science communication courses. So for scientists in taking charge of their career and professional development, one of the things we like to emphasize is being able to tell your story in a clear, concise way that anyone can understand. And so that's actually training that you can do at home from your couch, because it's an online course. So the next course actually begins in June, so check out our website if you want to sign up. Another initiative we do is we help people learn to write grants. So we have an intense course that's offered this summer where people come in for 3 days and they sit down with experts. It really empowers them to take charge of their career and thinking about funding and mentorship and how to move forward.
And really every step of the way, as they continue to grow and their career maybe
Yes.
changes or takes a new path.
And so we like to think that we're supporting scientists in all phases of their career, from the time they're a graduate student to the time they're a faculty member writing grants. And so that's one of the amazing things about being involved with a professional society, is that we're able to support people the entire time they're scientists.
It's so wonderful that they can go online at any time.
Exactly.
But talk about how special it is to actually be here and be able to
my
get
gosh.
one-on-one and that physical help.
And the best thing for me is actually meeting people face to face, because I've gotten emails from people looking for these resources, and they're here today and I'm able to share it with them. And so, some of the workshops we did were workshops on how to kind of personally brand yourself as a scientist to make yourself stand out in a crowded field. It was an amazing workshop. We've done workshops on science communication. So today there's a introductory view to science communication for people who are trying to get out of that science jargon area of their careers, because it's really easy for us as scientists to hide behind the language that we're accustomed to. And so scientists really need to act as translators, because there's so many people who are interested in what you're speaking about, but it's a different language. And so that's one of the ways we can really help people understand what we're doing and get as excited as we are as scientists.
Because if you can't communicate your message, then you're not going to be able to get people excited about your research or funding.
Or funding, or a tenure position, or an industry position, or like me, a non-traditional science position. And so I know that there are so many ways to help yourself in your career development, and communication is one of the many.
Have you gotten some feedback from people who didn't really know the programs were available and then all of a sudden started taking advantage of them?
Well, actually, right before I got here, I was talking with someone who attended our storytelling workshop yesterday, and she said it just inspired her in taking charge of her career and how she can use this to move up as a scientist at a biotech. And so that was just a really empowering and inspiring moment for me.
That's as it's meant to be. So continue that great work. Thank you so much.
Thank you, and it was great to meet you.